That good old country boy, Bum Phillips, just loves defense. First as defensive coordinator, now as head coach, Phillips taught his Houston Oilers well. They lead the AFC in stopping the run. Pittsburgh's coach Chuck Noll is a bit more sophisticated than Bum Phillips. He savors fine wines and classical music, but he too can mold a defense. The steel curtain beats offensive linemen 4 at a time. Pittsburgh leads the entire NFL in defense, and last week they held Kansas City without a touchdown on a day that nothing went right for the Chiefs. It was just one of those days for Kansas City, but Steeler quarterback Terry Bradshaw can also find himself involved in some unusual situations. As in times past, Bradshaw evidenced a little unpredictable behavior, and Pittsburgh was scoreless with 15 seconds left in the first half. But suddenly, the new Terry Bradshaw surfaced, the one who leads the most prolific offense in the NFL. Number 88, Lynn Swann, scored, and the rout was on behind the thundering rushes of Franco Harris. Harris gained over 100 yards for the 15th time in his pro career to tie John Henry Johnson's team record. Then rookie Mike Collier, number 44, wrapped up a well-rounded 28-3 pasting of the Kansas City Chiefs. While the steel curtain represents defense for Pittsburgh, Oiler nose guard Curly Culp is the main man in Houston that every opponent tries to handle. Last week, the Miami Dolphins took their turn. To combat Culp's advantage in quickness while lined up over the center, the Dolphins went after him with as many as 3 blockers at once. But while Culp was being neutralized with triple teams, the mobile Houston linebackers were filling the gaps left by this tactic. Oiler backers totaled 28 unassisted tackles in the game and took away the deadly Dolphin weapon of ball control. Helping out was a large newcomer named Smith. This was Bubba Smith, filling in for injured brother Toady and recalling the halcyon days of his youth when he laid waste many a pass pocket. Smith and the Oilers roughed up Bob Greasy, but they didn't ruffle his cool. Greasy simply went to the air more often than usual and completed 21 of 29 passes with the help of number 88, Jim Mandich. For their first touchdown, the Oilers turned to a familiar source. An atom-sized package of instant acceleration and flat-out speed named Billy Hummingbird Johnson. With this 84-yard burn, Johnson tied the NFL record for kick return touchdowns in a season with his 4th. Most Sundays, Hummingbird's funky chicken can also serve as a victory dance. But the Miami Dolphins are former world champions, and they thrive on a challenge. To prove their substance as a challenger, Houston retaliated with equal force. All day long, the struggle roared up and down the phony grass, and with time running out, the battered, weary Dolphins were clinging to a slim 19-13 advantage. But oftentimes, in an even match of skill and courage, one great individual effort can spell the difference. With only 1:11 remaining in the game, a former free agent named Ronnie Coleman had summoned up the most determined and dramatic 7-yard run in Houston history. Ronnie Coleman had given his team a 20-19 lead. Now the defense would have to hold it.
Back, rush, Rippo, Lizzo, 31.
Tell Curly to come around.
They only got one timeout. Tell Curly to come around and make the big play. They've only got one timeout.
Both ends upfield.
Shape? No, you're not in condition? Good job.
You guys handled your great Miami running game. What was the secret? Okay, we just played defense call. Defense call. We let the pieces fall where they may. We did a job.
What were you thinking that last interception you saw coming down?
I'll tell you, I just read his eyes and he threw it. And I just hoped I caught it. It's a good catch.
It had to be a great game for the fans. You know, it had to be.
Spectacular.
And of course, I was sure proud we could win it for our fans because they are strong behind us. You think that roof ain't gonna come off next week when Pittsburgh gets here? Oh, man. Oh, I've seen some tough ones. That's tough. That's a hard way to make a living. But a good way. As long as you got the 20 and they got the 19.